What's up, guys? More Medic One here, and guys, this one stumped me for a few minutes, but I figured it out. Let me show you what's going on. So I'm doing my diagnostic checks. I'm doing my pressure and vacuum. I've had a vacuum on it for several minutes. It hasn't moved. Let's pump it up to about 7 to 10 psi. And as we can tell, this crankcase is sealed up tight. It ain't moving. It's sealed tighter than a bark on a hickory tree. So we're good as far as the sealage of the crankcase and cylinder and things of that nature. But check out this. Let me reinstall the carburetor and let me show you what this thing is doing. All right, so let me crank this thing up and just listen to what this thing is doing. And mind you, everything's good. Like I said, that passes the pressure and vacuum test. The carburetor's good, but check this out. I'm gonna choke it. It literally just peters out and dies, especially when you put a load on it. I've checked the integrity of my fuel lines. I've checked the tank vent. I've checked everything fuel system wise. Everything checks okay, but it just acts like it's running out of gas. And I was like, my goodness. So whenever I came over here, and when I took this top off and I was looking around, and I was like, where in the heck is that little clip that holds this spark plug high tension lead in place? And so I kind of came over here and I looked, and that little clip is down here. Somebody has been monkeying with this. I like to take everything off as an assembly. So I'm going to take this intake manifold off. You can tell that sucker's been on there for a minute. See how those screws are always crack whenever they've been on there for a while. Anybody guess by now what's going on? Okay. Slide this off so we can tell. Now, I'm not gonna make a break in the video or anything, because people will say, well, you stopped the video and then you fixed it. Whoops, no, I didn't either. This is the way that it came off. You see this hole right here? This hole in this gasket is supposed to be lined up with this hole in the insulator block. What's happening is the carburetor can't get fuel because of the impulse hole is blocked off, so that's making the fuel pump not work in the carburetor. So if I take this, put the gasket on correctly, spin this over to where Now here's my spark plug lead clamp. Put this back on the engine. We should be golden, because here is the impulse hole on the bottom of the cylinder. Not up here, right here. Let's go ahead and correctly reinstall the intake manifold. Now, I don't know whether or not this is one of the trimmers that we had sent off to one of our vendors to have fixed or not. I can't prove it. All I can do is put the darn trimmer on my bench, run my diagnostics, and fix the son of a gun. But other than that, I can't point fingers. I can't get anybody in trouble for this. So it is what it is. Let's remount this carburetor and see how it turns out. All right, let's give it a crank. Guys, this is a super easy common mistake that a lot of people make when working on two strokes. You've got to be sure you know where your impulse line is. If it's got a line, there's no question, but if it's just a gasket, you got to get that gasket lined up with that impulse in the cylinder head. And if you don't, your carburetor is not going to work, because there is no pulse to operate the fuel pump. Anyway, if this helped you out, please give me a subscribe and hit that bell to get all my new videos. Y'all have a good rest of your day. More Medic One.